let's proceed to celebrate crown our African champion for today.
African champion. African champion. African champions.
Kevin Okyere from our base Ghana is our African champion for today.
You be champion.
Now, Kevin Okyere is an entrepreneur in the oil industry in Ghana. Now, he is the founder and chief executive officer of Springfield Energy, or you can call them the Springfield Group. Now, one of the, one of West Africa's most successful energy conglomerates, founded in 2008. Now, Springfield Group is involved in trading and transporting hydrocarbons, terminaling and storage, gas stations, and recently oil exploration. Now, the company employs hundreds of people in Ghana and even Nigeria. Now, Kevin Okyere was one of the earliest employees of XM Satellite Radio, now Sirius XM Holdings, where he worked as a radio programmer. Now, he also had a stint at Sprint, where he worked in the customer service department. By the time he had completed his degree in the US, he had gotten a job offer from one of the leading commercial banks in the United States. Now, the job was to pay him $72,000. Plenty money. But, as tempting as the offer was, Okyere, decided to return home to Ghana to invest and, of course, provide employment and, boost the local economy and, make it big here. Patriotism. I mean, it really takes one man. It really takes that, that heart of rock, I would call it, to turn down a huge offer such as this. Not even in Ghana or any parts of Africa, but in the U.S., to turn down such an amount of money, whereby some people actually yearning to get it. So this is what he did. He came back to Ghana, established Westland Alliance Limited, a telecommunication company that provides international call routing services for AT&T, the cellular network, and several international calling card companies. Previously, when he first arrived, he was working with his sister, but after just to study how the business, terrain is like here, and to understand it, further, he went ahead to, depart from his sister, came out with his own Westland Alliance. So while still running Westland Alliance, Okyere started working with a business acquaintance who supplied crude oil and condensates to Tema refinery. As Okyere interacted frequently with his associates, he learned that there was a shortfall of storage facilities, for petroleum products in Tema. Now, flush with cash from his telecom adventure, or company, he decided to acquire land, and he began building, a storage tank farm in Tema, close to the refinery. Now, when he also invited a couple of friends and other officials from the Ghana National Petroleum Authority to inspect his construction project. Now, they were so surprised that someone so young, he was 26 at that time. Yeah, 26. For me, that's my takeaway. As young as he was, look at the sector. Can you even imagine the sector he was getting himself into? The zeal, the passion, the he's got that energy. It's not just about you need to be older or you need to do this. I mean, it's all about starting now, because you never know. You'd never know. The determination to succeed, that the adrenaline is boiling, So they were actually very surprised that a young guy at the age of 26, you're getting into, an area that is driven by cash. You need to have that money to be able to, operate in such a sector. And, so it was like, this is a capital-intensive project and employing scores of indigenous Ghanaians. Now, the officials were so impressed with what he was building, so much that they asked him to apply for a petroleum product import license. Now, that was the genesis of our Springfield Energy company. And trust me, since 2008, Springfield Energy has imported refined petroleum products such as gasoline, dual purpose kerosene, gas oil, naphtha, and jet fuel to Ghana. Now, the company is now the dominant importer of fuel products into Ghana with revenues of more than $1 billion. $1 billion here in Ghana. And it's trading business alone. Trust me. For me, I'd say, Mr. Kevin Okyere, I mean, you're a figure that I believe every young person who's determined to succeed, irrespective of whatever sector, I think they can learn from you. I mean, at the age of 26, I mean, not to say that there are no people who think like you, but it's just that the determination and the zeal that actually pushed you, to venture into that business, moving away from your sister state. I mean, I think your plan was just like, you just had a blueprint, and that's pretty amazing. That's the personality we are crowning today as our African champion, Kevin Okyere, CEO, founder of Springfield Group, Springfield Energy. One of the big, as a matter of fact, it is, because, I mean, first time that company, what do you call it? How do they drill oil, here in our base, a Ghanaian company for that matter. So I think is really, really huge. And congratulations, I'd say. I mean, the future is definitely bright. Our African champion today, Mr. Kevin Okyere from Ghana.
You are an African champion.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and share.